So you can be vaccinated and boosted. You can do everything right, and sometimes you still get COVID-19, especially the Omicron variant. Our own Tom Green is a good example, and he's joining us now from home. Tom, it was not quite a week ago when you found out you were positive. So how are you feeling right now? Walk us through it.
You know, it's interesting. I had a little bit of a change up yesterday. When I first tested and found out that I was positive, I had a very tough night with fever and fatigue and ache and everything. And then it kind of broke the next day, and it was a steady improvement for a few days. And yesterday I exerted myself a little bit, and that was a bad idea. I paid for it. It was a hard day after that. So today, back to taking it easy, and I get the feeling, at least with my particular battle with COVID, it's that if you stay flatline, it probably just lingers in the background. But I would think if you got sick, or if you, like I said, exerted yourself or something, it might grab you again and shake you a little bit.
Yeah. So, you know, we've talked about this so much because you're out here. I mean, you tested frequently. You just were a good doobie on this whole thing. I guess you must have a message here that you kind of want to share with folks.
Well, it's like a lot of people are saying right now, it does seem the Omicron variant, which I presume I have, is just very hard to avoid. And like I said, I think I did almost everything okay, but I ended up with COVID, and now it's a matter of what do you do? So I'm isolating, I'm hanging out with the dogs, and I want to say I normally am working at this time of day, so I don't get to see 4 o'clock at 9 News. You guys have a terrific show. This has been wonderful to watch.
Well, with you gone, Slacker and Steve have decided to boycott too, so it's insane. They're on strike or something. But no, so honestly, we joke about this, but I was a little miffed because on Sunday we had that Sunday night game that was the tie, maybe, and almost was, and you weren't here for that. And then there was the national championship. So how have you managed to pass the time, Tom?
Well, there's been some great sports on TV. I'm catching up on some reading, but it's interesting because people talk about the fatigue you get, and I certainly have felt that. But the difference between being a very lazy guy like me and being fatigued is this: it's just this much. Like if you were an energetic person, this would be very hard. But for me, it's like just a minor adjustment. No, it's boring. It's not great. You know, you miss everyone. As it stands, I'm planning to come back this Sunday night. So hopefully I'll be with you guys after the playoff games and at 9 News at 5 before then. But we're heading that direction. I'm planning to be there.
Okay. Well, all your friends on Twitter, I wanted to know, and they're glad to hear. And we want to hear more about it next week. And Hudson and Lulu decided to lay low for this. Apparently.
Hold on, I'll give you just a look at him.
Okay, I want to see him.
There's Hudson.
Hudson, look at him. Past chilling. Oh, that's good.
Taking good care.
Lulu's hiding out over here.
Oh, perfect. That's
so there
what
you go.
Everybody needed to see. Hudson and Lulu.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're fine. They're keeping me company.
Yeah. See? At least you have the dogs. Okay. Well, it's good to see you. We wanted to know how you're doing. I'm glad you've turned the corner a little bit, and we'll see you soon.
All good. Hope to see you Sunday.
Okay. See you, Tom.
Bye, guys.